The war on drugs. The war on drugs is an epic fail. And you know why it's an epic fail? Because it's a fucking joke. There is no fucking war on drugs. It's all completely fabricated. The war on drugs was invented by racist oligarchs and politicians to covertly lock up racial minorities. You know, let's say you're a racist politician, right? And you want a way to lock up the Chinese without literally making a law that says being Chinese is illegal, right? So you find, let's say, perhaps the Chinese's drug of choice, right? The Chinese people's drug of choice, which is what? Opium, right? And then you make that illegal. That way, you're locking those people up for literally using a drug that's, just like alcohol or cigarettes. And same thing with black people. Take crack. Lock people up for crack. It's just a way to covertly lock up racial minorities, right? Because these people don't care about the victim of the drugs, right? Because if it was really a war on drugs, they'd be locking up doctors and pharmacists because they kill millions of people every year. They're giving meth to kids because they don't behave in school. That's stupid. There is no fucking war on drugs. It's bullshit. Because, you don't care about the corrupt politician and the cops that are going through these impoverished neighborhoods and finding these drug dealers that are just trying to survive, right? Not harming anyone. And the people that are using the drugs, if anything, they're not criminals. They need help. So how about you rehabilitate them, send them to rehab instead of locking them up for 25 to 50 years, right? So these people, these politicians and these cops and these government officials, right? They go into these impoverished neighborhoods and they take the drugs and they distribute them and ship them off to, Vietnam, or they just take them, pocket them, and they just put them right back in the streets and make more money off of them. You know why? It was never about cleaning up society. It's never about making the community a better place. It's all about fucking money. You know why they lock up these people for fucking... Why would you lock somebody up for smoking weed? Weed has fucking medicinal benefits. But you're gonna let cigarettes be legal. You're gonna let fucking people smoke cigarettes around kids. Hundreds of thousands of people, even millions of people die, including children, die of fucking secondhand smoke every year, but no one says a fucking thing about that. No one bats a fucking eye. Alcohol fucking kills millions every year. Drunk driving. Alcohol tears apart families. I should know. A lot of people in my family are fucking alcoholics, and it's fucking horrible, right? But no one bats a fucking eye. It's like the social stigma is just non-existent. Just because it's legal. People think legal means morally correct. But it fucking doesn't. I think you people just forgot that, slavery was fucking legal. You fucking dipshits. Right? So if the people that are saying the war on drugs and locking people up actually cared about making the community a better place, they would take the drug users, the drug addicts, and they would put them in rehabilitation instead of locking them up in a fucking cage. What the fuck is that gonna do, right? And then, how is a dude selling a nick of fucking weed, how is that harming anyone? How? So you're gonna take a man with a little pack of weed, right, and lock them up for 25 years, what is that doing? Oh, let me tell you. They make money off of fucking inmates. Privatized prisons. The privatization of fucking prisons. They make fucking money off of these people. Why the fuck would you make something that's supposed to be a rehabilitation center into something that is fucking brute punishment, right? But then make it private. Make it be able to privately own a prison for money. That's so stupid. These shits are not federally owned. This is privately owned. So you know what that means? Oh man, let's lock a bunch of motherfuckers up so we can fucking make money off of their asses. So that gives them an incentive, a quota to lock as many people up as possible. And all the easiest people to lock up are fucking racial minorities, blacks and Latinos, right? So they put these social stigmas on certain minority groups, you know, to where the populace automatically assumes that these people are criminals and deserve to be locked in a cage for the rest of their lives for doing literally jack shit. And so it makes it an incentive because it doesn't really matter. These people don't care if the cops don't care if you're doing bad. These people will corrupt them damn selves, right? It's about if your neighbor thinks that you're doing bad. You know? Can they make money off of you? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Not many times I done witnessed cops literally find a drug dealer. They don't take him to jail. They beat him up and take his fucking weed, either smoke it or fucking sell it. I've seen that so many fucking times, and it's just like, damn. And these are people that people think are the good guys by default. You think a cop is a good guy by default? No, these people are working for the fucking very people that are oppressing fucking society and hindering the progression of a near utopian society. These fucking politicians, conservative fucking assholes, right? Fuck tradition. Truth over tradition. Fuck tradition. You know? Using drugs shouldn't be fucking illegal, just like alcohol. You see what happened with the fucking prohibition? That was an epic fail. Alcohol's fucking legal, and not only is it legal, the social stigma is completely eradicated. It's eradicated, it's abolished, it's non-existent. There's literally like a pop culture, it's like a, you know, entire culture around, oh man, my life's fucking miserable. So, man, I can't wait till Friday night so I can totally get fucking hammered, bro. Because I hate my fucking life and I cannot cope with my life without the use of external fucking intoxication of drugs. Oh, man. And people think that's cool. People think that's just normal. That's just okay. Just to be fucking intoxicated on drugs because your life is so fucking shit. You can't even cope with life in a coherent fucking manner. But that's another topic for another story. Okay? But, you know, the war on drugs is bullshit. War on fucking drugs. Give me a fucking break.